Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox. I am Erica, and this is your general reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2019. Now, I am also offering, if you would like to get your own personal video reading like this, you can contact me at looking.glass.letterbox@gmail.com and arrange for that. There's also a bit of information in the description about what spreads are available and what some of the pricing is. But if you want more information on that, email me and I will send it out to you. Also, I am working with a new deck today. This is Tattoo Tarot, Ink and Intuition. It's a beautiful set of cards. If you are considering getting into tarot a little bit and want to know a good deck to start with, this is a pretty good one. I like the imagery is nice, and the booklet that they send along with it is a nice primer for getting familiar with the basic meanings and some of the indications on the card as well, so it doesn't overwhelm you when you're first starting out all of the information that's available. Okay, and also we are going to do a animal spirit oracle card from the Wild Unknown for you. And I will be clarifying with the Everyday Tarot deck from Biddy Tarot. All right, so for June 2019 for Cancer, we are going to start here with your current circumstances or influences immediately surrounding you, or what you're currently manifesting right now, and the Knave of Cups. So the Knave is the page. It's about messages. So there's a message of emotional significance or significant to a relationship that you have to give, or that you are developing. You're sort of preparing something to offer out into the world or to an individual, or to invest in a situation. Okay, so it's also emotional creativity. So you're preparing, you're deciding what you think, what you feel, getting some more information on the situation, considering the dynamics of the relationships that are around you and the one that you are particularly interested in, or one that is particularly significant to you at this time. You're just getting ready to see what you have available, to see what you have to offer, and to gather your thoughts and your emotions and considerations regarding that. So this is what is informing your current position or your current circumstance, and that is the Six of Coins. So reciprocity in its coins, so it's earth energy. It's what we do in the real world in real time to advance our lives in reality. And the Six is about reciprocity. It's about give and take, offering help and being willing to receive help as well. And that exchange, that flow of energy that allows for growth to be supported and set up whatever it is that you're working on to flourish. All right, so whatever this is in reference to, this emotional offer that you're putting together or that you're preparing to invest, is in service of growing some sort of practical endeavor. So your home, money, family, work, health, something in that realm. All right, and then this is the sphere of influence that is just passing out of influence. This is a Chariot. That is you, Cancer. So faith, momentum, bringing opposing forces into alignment to direct them in the direction that you would like them to go, using the momentum that is built up behind you thus far to propel you further forward and to assist you in your endeavor. Beautiful. And then coming into influence is the Ten of Swords. Now, a lot of people are scared of the Ten of Swords. I'm not. All of this stuff already happened, so, and swords are our thoughts, our communication, and our stories. So this is all of the sort of negative stuff, bad stuff that we remember about ourselves, that we have been telling ourselves, this is who I am, this is what I did, in a bid to make us feel sort of undeserving and to slow down our momentum and to keep us from investing or offering further into relationships and to prevent growth. So all of this is all of that stuff before, but it's at the 10. So 10 is a point of completion. It all already happened, but you don't have to carry it forward with you. It's over. So there's going to be an end to the effect that that old story is going to have on you moving further. Because what you have at the bottom of the deck here is the Three of Pentacles. And that is a point of foundation. It's about communication and community and friendship and, you know, calling in your banners, calling in the resources that you have available to you to support you on an endeavor or a project that you're embarking upon. All right, this is at the point of creation. Threes are at the point of initial creation, from bringing something in the imaginary and starting to actually apply your actions and your effort and your intention to make it happen in the reality. And then right under that, you have Two of Cups, partnership, reciprocity, union, commitment, whatever you have to offer, it is mirrored by what the situation or the person that you are involved with also has to offer in return. It's a copacetic, reciprocated unity of purpose and spirit. And then right under that, you have the Knave of Wands, and that is a guy who's all about action and getting an endeavor off the ground initially. You know, that big launch energy that you have at the beginning of a project that you're putting out into the world, and you want to, you know, you want to start strong. That's what this guy is here for. Okay, so whatever it is that you are endeavoring upon and whatever it is that has been holding you back as far as your thoughts and your understanding of yourself, or the limitations you placed on yourself that exist within your own perception and your own opinion of what's happening and what has happened and who you are and what you're capable of, that is coming to an end very soon. Because you've got momentum behind you. You have a spirit of growth and reciprocity under you. You have something to offer and you believe in it, and you're preparing it and getting it ready to move further along this course of creativity and creation in a practical sphere. Okay, so this is, actually, let's clarify. Let's clarify the Knave of Cups and maybe get a little bit more information on what's happening right now for you, Cancer. So what is this Knave of Cups in relation to? Burdens. Okay, so you may feel overwhelmed. A lot of things that you feel like you need to be doing, that you feel like maybe you were sitting in a place of complacency and you just did not have the motivation or the belief or the alertness or the liveliness to engage with responsibilities that you already have, responsibilities or projects that you wanted to invest in, you just didn't have the energy to do so, and relationships and endeavors that you had begun that maybe you dropped the ball a little bit. Maybe you lost your agency and you lost your ability to believe that you could be effectual in any way. But right now you're pulling yourself together. You're filling up a cup to make an offer again. And it's assess these things that you have that have put you in this place of feeling overwhelmed and overburdened. Drop the ones that are no longer necessary. Let go of the stuff that is superfluous, that you picked up a long time ago, but you don't need to carry it anymore. It's over. It's a non-issue. There's no reason that you need to carry it. And then reprioritize the actions and the responsibilities that you have to carry forward. All right. But let go of the stuff that is no longer needs to be carried, because it's done, it's complete, it's over. Okay. Or old ideas or old understandings or old intentions. Reevaluate, let go of what didn't work, what doesn't work, and refresh it, replenish it with some new zest, some new spring. And then let's clarify this Ten of Swords and see what that is in relation to. Okay, so you got 2 for the Ten of Swords. A point of celebration and a point of heartbreak or heartache. So the 3 of Swords is about heartbreak, grief, loss, disappointment, disillusionment. But this is something that happened before. Again, it's not currently happening. This has happened before. Okay, so you're at a point of healing and a point of being released from this grief, but you have to actively participate in the releasing of it. If you try to hold on to it and carry it forward with you, it's just going to nag at you and stand in your way and weigh you down if you don't release it. You have to do your part. Time will do some, will assist you. The universe will assist you. Circumstance will assist you. But you have to do your part too, and you have to release it. You have to let it go and allow things to change and allow yourself to move on and allow other people to move on or other situations or circumstances to evolve into what they're going to be, because they're not what they were. They're something else now. Whatever it was that caused you the pain initially, it's past and time has gone on, and you don't need to keep this with you or keep this pinned to your sleeve and carry it along with you. You have to allow yourself to be released from it. And then also, as far as actions go, you have the 4 of Wands here. That's a point of celebration, a point of celebrating the actions that you've already taken along the road to creation that you're doing here. It's about appreciating how far you have come so far. You may feel like you have a way to go. You may not feel, 100% great about where you are in response to this, but you're not where you were when you started. So that is something to celebrate. You've moved forward a certain amount, and you need to take the time to appreciate that, to enjoy that, to be delighted by the good things that you've created and the people that you've made connections with, and to share that with the people around you. Okay, so don't forget, appreciate how far you've come, celebrate how far you've come, and remember when the heartache or the grief over what it is that hurt you or what it is that you've lost, an old story and limiting thoughts and hurtful thoughts that you have about yourself or that you think other people have about you, let those go and appreciate and enjoy how far you've come so far. Okay, there's still further to go, but just because you're not finished doesn't mean you shouldn't celebrate what you've done in the meantime. All right, and then this is your animal spirit card, the sea serpent spirit. All right, also, water spirit. So let's see what the sea serpent has to say for you. So the sea serpent is about healing emotional wounds and expressing desires. Okay, so that's definitely what's coming into play in June for you. And it's in service of allowing you to build a future for yourself and to begin being creative again and begin being invested, or reaffirming your investment in something that you've recently begun, but you may have, loosened your grip on your motivation for a bit. But the motivation has just recently been in play and has been amping you up. You have it behind you. You just need to engage it. You need to engage it and to reactivate it and rejuvenate it. So the sea serpent, it represents the energy of expression and emotions and creativity and sensuality. It helps to move and direct energy in a healthy current. So when this energy is in balance, you do express yourself creatively without fear or shame. You feel confident in what it is you want. You feel confident that you understand yourself enough to be bold enough and sure enough of yourself and what it is that you want to experience or what it is that you want to create, to bring it out in front of people and express it to people, not hide it away and keep it a secret and be sort of, oh, are people going to, criticize me or question me or ridicule me because this is what I've decided is important for me. You don't have to worry about that when you have the sea serpent happening, because the sea serpent is like, even if you do ridicule me, even if you do disagree with me, I don't care. I'm not living your life. I'm living my life. And your opinion is not as significant as you feel it is. My opinion and my intention and my understanding is the space from which I'm operating in. So if someone else is not pleased with it, or someone else is sort of, or just anything outside of yourself seems to be like ridiculing it in some way, or demeaning it or diminishing it in some way, don't allow that to diminish you. You know who you are, you know where you stand, you know what you want, and it's not a whim, it's not on a whim. You know, you've taken time to prepare this. You've considered, and you've created, and you've invested, and you've put a lot of effort and attention and emotion into what it is that you are preparing to offer. And if the people immediately around you don't appreciate that, rest assured that there are millions of people out there that absolutely will, that are waiting for you to make this known and make this public and, you know, make it available to them. They're thirsty for it. They're hungry for it. So don't let your immediate surroundings, if it seems to be non-conducive to supporting you or appreciating what it is that you're doing, don't let that hinder you in any way. You do what you do and move on forward. All right. So it's very stimulating, and it's very exciting, and it's very powerful energy to be working with. All right. So it is an emotional energy, though. So your level of emotional mastery is very important. So when you find yourself falling into a space of being reactive instead of receptive and considering, you know, take a beat, take a breath to calm down that initial instant reaction response, that initial emotional spike, and let that settle so that you can move forward with confidence and purpose instead of simply retaliating out of reaction, because that's not necessary, and that can sometimes undermine you a little bit in your own purpose. It sort of weakens you feel weakened in your own resolve when that like flash of reaction in defense comes out. So relax your defenses. If somebody has something to say, hear it. That doesn't mean you agree with it. That doesn't mean you entertain that they are in any way correct or right about anything. But I mean, it's not gonna, you're solid enough in what it is that you've been preparing, because this has not been a quick instant flash of inspiration. This is something that you've been working on, preparing and putting together for a considerable amount of time. So you have the assurity of the sea serpent on your side there. So remember to protect yourself, of course, but be protected by your own resolve in that, and your own purpose and your own intention. If it's not received by some, then it's not for them. It's for the people out there that are open to be receptive to it and are thirsty for it, that want that is you, whatever it is that you have to offer is exactly what they are looking for. Okay? Beautiful, Cancer. I can't wait to hear about what it is that you've been creating. Please share in the comments what it is. Again, if you're interested in getting your own personal video reading like this, information is in the description, and you can also email me at looking.glass.letterbox@gmail.com, as well as so please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications when new videos go up. And if you found this to be helpful, or it benefited you in some way, click the like button for me. And I will see you guys next time. Have a magnificent June. Bye.